Do you feel like negative emotions and experiences are holding you back from living your best life? In Letting Go by David Hawkins, we explore the power of releasing negative emotions and finding inner peace. In the introduction, Hawkins sets the stage by explaining the concept of letting go and its importance in our lives. He believes that our negative emotions and limiting beliefs are the root cause of much of our suffering, and that by releasing them, we can find greater joy and fulfillment. Hawkins draws upon his extensive experience as a psychiatrist and spiritual teacher to share practical techniques for letting go, including meditation, mindfulness, and forgiveness. He also explores the role of consciousness in our lives and how we can tap into its power to transform our reality. Throughout the book, Hawkins shares inspiring stories of individuals who have found peace and healing through the process of letting go. He also provides practical advice for readers on how to overcome common obstacles and pitfalls on the path to inner peace. Letting Go offers a powerful message of hope and healing for anyone seeking to release negative emotions and find greater fulfillment in life. Join us on a journey of self-discovery and transformation in Letting Go by David Hawkins. Chapter 1, Introduction. In the introductory chapter, David Hawkins lays out the premise of his book, which is to provide practical tools for letting go of negative emotions and limiting beliefs. He introduces the concept of letting go as a process of surrendering and releasing one's attachment to negative emotions. Hawkins suggests that this process can lead to greater peace, happiness, and spiritual growth. He also highlights the importance of taking responsibility for one's emotions and thoughts and becoming more self-aware. Chapter 2, The Mechanism of Letting Go. In this chapter, Hawkins delves deeper into the mechanism of letting go. He defines letting go as the process of releasing resistance to negative emotions and thoughts. He suggests that holding on to negative emotions creates a kind of energetic resistance that can manifest in physical and emotional discomfort. Hawkins recommends various techniques for releasing resistance, such as mindfulness, meditation, and focusing on the present moment. He also emphasizes the importance of becoming aware of one's emotional patterns and identifying limiting beliefs. Chapter 3, The Anatomy of Emotions. Hawkins provides a detailed exploration of the anatomy of emotions in this chapter. He suggests that emotions are a form of energy that can be either positive or negative. Hawkins presents the idea that emotions can be measured on a scale of consciousness, ranging from the lowest levels of shame and guilt to the highest levels of joy and peace. He also discusses the connection between emotions and the physical body, suggesting that negative emotions can cause physical discomfort and disease. Chapter 4, Apathy and Depression. In this chapter, Hawkins focuses on the emotions of apathy and depression, which he considers to be among the lowest levels of consciousness. He suggests that apathy and depression are often caused by a sense of powerlessness and a lack of purpose or meaning in life. Hawkins recommends various techniques for overcoming these emotions, such as setting goals, taking action, and finding a sense of purpose. He also suggests that the process of letting go can help individuals move beyond these negative emotions and achieve a higher level of consciousness. Before we continue, we would like to inform you that we release these summaries in audio format on Spotify before we release them on YouTube in video format, with subtitles. We have also created a goldmine of information which you can get exclusive access to by supporting us on Patreon. You get in-depth summaries plus scripts, usually twice the length of our YouTube content, a list of the top 20 key takeaways and exercises, summary requests, and more. Thank you for the support and don't forget to hit the like button. Chapter 5, Grief. In this chapter, Hawkins discusses the emotion of grief and how it can be released through the process of letting go. He suggests that grief is a normal and healthy response to loss and change but can become problematic if it is not released. Hawkins recommends various techniques for releasing grief, such as acknowledging and accepting the loss, expressing emotions through writing or talking, and finding support from others. He also emphasizes the importance of self-compassion and self-care during the process of grieving. Chapter 6, Fear. Hawkins explores the emotion of fear in this chapter and suggests that it is one of the most challenging emotions to release. He explains that fear is often caused by a perceived threat to one's safety or security and can manifest in various physical and emotional symptoms. Hawkins recommends various techniques for overcoming fear, such as challenging limiting beliefs, facing fears gradually, and focusing on positive outcomes. He also suggests that the process of letting go can help individuals release their attachment to fear and experience greater freedom and peace. Chapter 7, Desire. In this chapter, Hawkins discusses the emotion of desire and how it can lead to suffering if not released. He explains that desire is often associated with a sense of lack or incompleteness and can cause individuals to attach themselves to external objects or outcomes. Hawkins recommends various techniques for releasing attachment to desire, such as identifying and challenging limiting beliefs, focusing on the present moment, and practicing mindfulness. He suggests that by letting go of attachment to desire, individuals can experience greater contentment and inner peace. Chapter 8: Anger. Hawkins explores the emotion of anger in this chapter and suggests that it is often caused by a sense of injustice or violation of one's boundaries. He explains that anger can be both healthy and destructive, depending on how it is expressed. Hawkins recommends various techniques for releasing anger, such as expressing emotions through writing or talking, practicing forgiveness, and focusing on positive outcomes. He also suggests that the process of letting go can help individuals release their attachment to anger and experience greater inner peace and emotional freedom. Chapter 9: Pride. In this chapter, Hawkins explores the emotion of pride and its impact on our lives. He suggests that pride can be both positive and negative, depending on how it is expressed. Hawkins recommends various techniques for releasing attachment to pride, such as identifying and challenging limiting beliefs, practicing humility, and focusing on the present moment. He also suggests that the process of letting go can help individuals release their attachment to pride and experience greater inner peace and emotional freedom. Chapter 10: Courage. Hawkins discusses the emotion of courage in this chapter and suggests that it is a vital component of personal growth and spiritual evolution. He explains that courage involves facing fears and taking risks to achieve one's goals and aspirations. Hawkins recommends various techniques for developing courage, such as practicing mindfulness, challenging limiting beliefs, and setting small, achievable goals. He suggests that by letting go of attachment to fear and embracing courage, individuals can experience greater self-confidence and empowerment. Chapter 11: Acceptance. In this chapter, Hawkins explores the emotion of acceptance and its role in personal growth and spiritual evolution. He suggests that acceptance involves acknowledging and embracing reality as it is, rather than resisting or denying it. Hawkins recommends various techniques for cultivating acceptance, such as practicing mindfulness, letting go of attachment to control, and focusing on the present moment. He suggests that by embracing acceptance, individuals can experience greater inner peace, joy, and emotional freedom. Chapter 12: Love. Hawkins discusses the emotion of love in this chapter and suggests that it is the highest level of consciousness that can be achieved. He explains that love involves a sense of interconnectedness with all living beings and a deep sense of compassion and empathy. Hawkins recommends various techniques for cultivating love, such as practicing forgiveness, focusing on positive qualities in oneself and others, and letting go of attachment to negative emotions. He suggests that by embracing love, individuals can experience greater inner peace, joy, and fulfillment in life. Chapter 13: Peace. In this chapter, Hawkins discusses the importance of inner peace and how it can be achieved through the process of letting go. He suggests that peace involves a sense of tranquility and harmony with oneself and the world around us. Hawkins recommends various techniques for cultivating peace, such as practicing mindfulness, focusing on positive qualities, and letting go of attachment to negative emotions. He suggests that by embracing peace, individuals can experience greater emotional freedom, happiness, and fulfillment in life. Chapter 14: Reducing Stress and Physical Illness. Hawkins explores the connection between stress and physical illness in this chapter. He suggests that stress can cause a range of physical and emotional symptoms, including anxiety, depression, and chronic illness. Hawkins recommends various techniques for reducing stress, such as practicing mindfulness, letting go of attachment to negative emotions, and focusing on positive outcomes. He also suggests that the process of letting go can help individuals release their attachment to stress and experience greater physical and emotional well-being. Chapter 15: The Relationship Between Mind and Body. In this chapter, Hawkins discusses the relationship between the mind and body and how they are interconnected. He suggests that the mind can influence the body's physical health and vice versa. Hawkins recommends various techniques for promoting physical and emotional well-being, such as practicing mindfulness, releasing negative emotions, and cultivating positive beliefs. He also suggests that by letting go of attachment to negative emotions, individuals can experience greater physical health and emotional well-being. Chapter 16: The Benefits of Letting Go. Hawkins concludes the book by summarizing the benefits of letting go and how it can lead to greater emotional freedom, inner peace, and spiritual growth. He suggests that the process of letting go can help individuals release their attachment to negative emotions and limiting beliefs, and experience greater self-awareness and compassion. Hawkins emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for one's emotions and thoughts and cultivating positive beliefs and attitudes. He suggests that by embracing the process of letting go, individuals can experience greater joy, fulfillment, and meaning in life. Chapter 17, Transformation. In this chapter, Hawkins discusses the process of transformation and how it can be achieved through the process of letting go. He suggests that transformation involves a fundamental shift in consciousness and a deep sense of spiritual evolution. Hawkins recommends various techniques for achieving transformation, such as practicing mindfulness, cultivating positive beliefs, and letting go of attachment to negative emotions and limiting beliefs. He also suggests that by embracing the process of transformation, individuals can experience greater inner peace, joy, and fulfillment in life. Chapter 18, Relationships. Hawkins explores the role of relationships in personal growth and spiritual evolution in this chapter. He suggests that relationships can be a source of both happiness and suffering, depending on how they are approached. Hawkins recommends various techniques for cultivating healthy relationships, such as practicing forgiveness, focusing on positive qualities in oneself and others, and letting go of attachment to negative emotions. He also suggests that by embracing the process of letting go, individuals can experience greater emotional freedom and fulfillment in their relationships. Chapter 19, Achievement of Vocational Goals. In this chapter, Hawkins discusses the role of vocational goals in personal growth and fulfillment. He suggests that vocational goals can be a source of both happiness and stress, depending on how they are approached. Hawkins recommends various techniques for achieving vocational goals, such as setting achievable goals, focusing on positive outcomes, and letting go of attachment to negative emotions. He also suggests that by embracing the process of letting go, individuals can experience greater fulfillment and success in their careers. Chapter 20, Physician, Heal Thyself. Hawkins concludes the book by discussing the importance of self-care and personal growth for individuals in the medical profession. He suggests that medical professionals often experience high levels of stress and emotional strain, which can lead to burnout and dissatisfaction. Hawkins recommends various techniques for promoting self-care and personal growth, such as practicing mindfulness, letting go of attachment to negative emotions, and focusing on positive outcomes. He also suggests that by embracing the process of letting go, medical professionals can experience greater emotional freedom, inner peace, and fulfillment in their careers. Chapter 21, Questions and Answers. In this final chapter, Hawkins answers common questions about the process of letting go and its impact on personal growth and spiritual evolution. He addresses concerns about the difficulty of releasing attachment to negative emotions, the role of forgiveness in the process of letting go, and the relationship between letting go and personal transformation. Hawkins also discusses the impact of letting go on physical health, relationships, and career success. He emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for one's thoughts and emotions and cultivating positive beliefs and attitudes. Hawkins concludes the book by encouraging readers to embrace the process of letting go and experience greater inner peace, joy, and fulfillment in life. Conclusion. In the conclusion of the book Letting Go, Hawkins emphasizes the importance of the process of letting go for personal growth and spiritual evolution. He suggests that by releasing attachment to negative emotions and limiting beliefs, individuals can experience greater inner peace, joy, and fulfillment in life. Hawkins also highlights the role of mindfulness, positive beliefs, and self-compassion in the process of letting go. He encourages readers to take responsibility for their thoughts and emotions and cultivate positive attitudes towards themselves and others. Overall, Hawkins suggests that the process of letting go is a powerful tool for achieving greater emotional freedom, happiness, and spiritual growth.